With Kingdom Hearts on the way, I figured that I should mention the one problem I have with the Kingdom Hearts series. It fucking pisses me off. It's not that I hate Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my all-time favorite video game series I've ever played. But there are just a few things that really gets on my nerves. Two of the main things is, one, the release dates are long and far between. I mean, seriously, how long now have you been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3? The second thing that really pisses me off about it is that they always come, like, a lot of the games always come on portable games. What the fuck? My own personal experience with the Kingdom Hearts series is one that I would never really trade away. Like every kid growing up in the early 2000s, I got suckered into the whole Disney aspect. To Square Enix's credit, that was a brilliant marketing campaign. The first time, back in 2002, I believe it was, the first time I ever played Kingdom Hearts was with my sister. Me and her, we grew up with Disney, we loved it. I never even heard of Squaresoft at the time, as they were called. But without a doubt, it was one of my favorite games of all time. One of the best things I remember me and my sister loved about the game was the fact that you could fight with Donald and Goofy. We were completely shocked the first time that we got to fight with them. I absolutely loved the whole concept, the traveling to different Disney worlds, but the thing I loved most about it, I think, is the combat. It was just so fluid, so new, unique, dynamic. You could go in guns blazing or kind of like dodge the enemy's attacks. The only thing that really I didn't like about Kingdom Hearts 1 was the difficulty. I think I was 7 years old at the time, a child like me at the time, that was not an easy game to beat at all. Overall, I loved it, and I think that Kingdom Hearts 1 is my favorite of the series. It was without a doubt one of the best games that Square Enix has ever come out with, and will go down in history as one of my all-time favorite games. Kingdom Hearts 1 was released in 2002 in the United States and Europe. Kingdom Hearts 2, however, was released in 2006. Alright, that's about a 3-year time period. Not too bad by most standards. At least they take their time to make the game, make a good game. And Kingdom Hearts 2 was, in my opinion, not as good as the first one, but still, it was a pretty good game. And there's no denying that it was definitely one of the best. Now we get to Kingdom Hearts 3. Just started development, expected to be released in 2016. I've even heard as far as 2018. I mean, seriously, that is such a long period of time to release these games. Why did they wait so long to make Kingdom Hearts 3? Why did they completely skip the PS3 generation? I mean, seriously, that's like a 10 to 12 year wait. And development didn't even start until recently. But you know what? I think we all know the reason. They just wanted to whore out the PlayStation Portable, the Nintendo DS as much as possible. So what do? They release important games that have some major relevance to the story on portable games. You don't do that. Why did they do that? That's just a complete waste. That's a complete waste of their talent. That's a waste of the software, of what the PS3 is capable of. And that's really a waste of some of the things they did. Birth by Sleep. It's the prequel to Kingdom Hearts 1. It takes place 10 years before the original Kingdom Hearts and is about the original Keyblade Masters, the ones who will become relevant and more important as the story progresses. So they made it on the PSP, not the PS3. Why? I mean, off the top of my head, I'm just gonna count some of the games. We got Chain of Memories was on the Chain of Memory, although later released to the PS2, it was released on a portable game. Birth by Sleep, 365 Days, Coded. That's 4 games so far. I think they heard rumors of a Birth by Sleep 2 coming out on the PS Vita. Let's look at another famous game from Japan, the Metal Gear series by Hideo Kojima. When Kojima decided to make a prequel to better explain Metal Gear Solid 4 and the entire story as a whole, he didn't make it on a portable game. He made it on the PlayStation 2, the major console at the time. Released in 2004, Metal Gear Solid 3 was without a doubt one of the best games I have ever played. I think it is my all-time favorite. Kojima got the right idea of why you make games for portable games. Portable games are not really supposed to be relevant to the overall series. They're more like side games. I mean, I never understood the concept of a portable game. I never understood the concept of portable game systems in general. What is the point of them exactly? I get it, you can take it on the road, you can play games while you're driving in a car, but why waste so much money, so much time in making these phenomenal games that are relevant to the overall story of the seasons on a portable game? What's the point of that? I mean, to Kojima's credit, when he wanted to make a prequel to Metal Gear Solid, he made it on the PS2. Metal Gear Portable Ops and Metal Gear Peace Walker, those two are not entirely relevant to the overall plot. They give you some information, but they're not relevant. You don't need to play them to understand the overall story. In Metal Gear Peace Walker's case, that actually had a justifiable reason. The series is done and over with. The Metal Gear series is done. The only thing that they can do now is make prequels and side stories and all these kind of things. The story's done. Now they can make as many portable games as they want. But for Kingdom Hearts, why did they make Birth by Sleep for the PSP? That doesn't make any sense. They could have made that their PS3 launch title. They could have made that one of the biggest games on the PS3. But all of that is wasted. All that potential wasted on a portable game. Why? Despite some of these nitpicks, I guess you could call them, despite how much Square Enix pisses me off sometimes, I gotta admit, I am still looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3. I am a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts series. I've always loved it. I probably always will, despite all the stupid things that they're doing. No matter what, I seriously cannot wait for the next game. The thing that I love most about Kingdom Hearts is that it creates this massive story, this massive world, and it's the first time, really, that I've seen someone take two separate, not genres, but two separate ideas and mash them together so perfectly. Okay, not perfectly. The Disney worlds do fall flat. But to create this world that just so perfectly blends everything, blends the magic, blends the amazement, the story, the characters of Disney and Square. There's no real words to describe how big Kingdom Hearts is. It is a phenomenal game, a phenomenal series, and I do hope that it will continue down the line. That we will have more games, and once they conclude the story, they can make as many portable games as they want. But if they're gonna make a game that's... okay, I'm done with that rant. Overall, though, the Kingdom Hearts series has been one of the most defining examples of video games in the industry. It has completely revolutionized how games are made. It's really defined a generation. It's taken the same route as Final Fantasy, Metal Gear, Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, all these great games that have become icons to the platforms, to the industry. And without a doubt, I think that Kingdom Hearts will continue for a very long time. Hopefully not too long, because then put the same route as Call of Duty. Call of Duty, Madden, all those games. It could go into the same route. We don't want that. Please like and subscribe for more videos that will be coming out soon.